Welcome to the Sleeping Almanac. Last time, we sailed the whole of the night down through the dark country in the great boat of the sun and up again into the certain dawn. Tonight we stay in the warm gold of that morning, and we spend the night in the kindest company the old Egyptians knew. For of all their gods, there was one whose whole nature was gladness, who was made of music and love and gentle light, who welcomed the living into joy and the weary into rest, and whose very name the Egyptians spoke when they meant happiness itself. Tonight is the story of Hathor, the Golden One, the lady of love and music in the open sky, the gentlest face in all the long company of the gods. So let the day set you down softly, let the bed take your weight, and let your hands come to rest, and let the breath go slow. There is nothing in this story to brace against, and nothing to fear. Tonight is simply warmth, the warmth of a goddess whose only wish was for her people to be glad, who loved music and dancing and beauty and tenderness, and who waited at the end of every life with open arms and cool water and the shade of a great tree. If the other nights ask you to journey, this one only asks you to be held. Let yourself be held tonight, in the soft gold of the kindest goddess Egypt ever loved. We will draw her from the temples where her people sang to her for thousands of years. Above all, from her great golden house at a place called Dendera, where the music never stopped, and from the old hymns and the gentle traditions of the Lady of Gold, where the sources fall silent, we fill the quiet gently and in her own warm spirit, choosing always the telling that serves a calm night. There's a thread we have followed all this season from an old Egyptian teacher named Ptah-hotep, who taught that the truest strength is the gentle kind. And tonight, that thread comes to the very goddess who is its living proof. For Hathor was gentleness itself, and her gentleness was no small or weak thing. It was the most powerful force the Egyptians knew, the one thing that could soften even the fiercest heart, calm even the burning eye of the sun, and turn even rage back into love. Her softness was her strength, and it was greater than any weapon. Keep that near you as you drift tonight. The gentlest thing is the strongest thing. It is true of a goddess, and it is true of you. Let your eyes close. Let the warmth come up around you like soft gold light. And let us go to the golden house of Hathor, where the music is playing low and sweet, and the kindest of all the gods is waiting to welcome you in. Chapter 1. The Golden One. The Egyptians had many great gods, mighty and bright and terrible. And then they had Hathor, who was simply love, and whom they called, more tenderly than any other name, the Golden One. Let us rest at the start on that warm and simple idea, a goddess whose whole being was gladness, because it is a rare and lovely thing among the gods of the old world. Many of the great powers of Egypt were grand and distant, kings and judges and makers, awesome to behold. Hathor was something else. She was the goddess you turned to for the soft and human things, for love and music and beauty and joy, for the gladness of a feast, and the tenderness between two people, and the comfort of being welcomed home. The Egyptians loved her the way you love the kindest person you know, easily and without fear, and they gave her the warmest of all their names. They called her Nubt, the Golden One, the Lady of Gold, for she shone with a soft, warm light, like the gold the sun lays down across a room at the end of the day. To say her name was almost to say happiness. Rest in the warmth of that golden light, because it is the light this whole night is made of. not the white blaze of the noon sun, which is grand and far, but the soft low gold of the late afternoon and the early evening, the kind that comes slanting gently through a doorway and pools warm on the floor, the kind that makes everything it touches look beloved. That was Hathor's light, the gold of tenderness, the gold of being loved. Let it come up softly around you now, that warm, low, golden glow, gathering in the room, gathering around the bed, gathering around you, soft and kind, and utterly without harm. You are lying in the light of the Golden One tonight, the gentlest light there is, and all it asks is that you rest in it and let it hold you. Let that warm gold light move slowly through you now, the way late sun moves slowly across a quiet room, because there are few gentler ways to ease the body toward sleep than to imagine warmth settling softly into it. Feel the soft gold gather first at the crown of your head, warm and weightless, and then begin to flow slowly downward, easing across your brow, smoothing the small held places around your eyes, warming your jaw until it loosens and your face goes soft. Feel it pour gently down through your throat and your shoulders, and feel your shoulders let go, settling heavier into the bed as the warmth loosens them. Feel it flow down your arms to your fingertips, down through your chest where the breath is slowing, down through the whole long length of you, warm and golden and kind, until every part of you it touches grows soft and heavy and at ease. There's nothing for you to do but let the warmth move through you, the gentle gold of the Golden One, easing each place in turn, loosening, warming, softening, carrying every part of you a little further down toward sleep. Let it pool at last in your resting hands and your heavy feet, and let your whole body lie warm and gold and utterly at ease in her gentle light. And the Egyptians felt that this gladness of hers was not a small thing, not a mere sweetness at the edges of life, but one of the deepest powers in the world. They believed that joy and love and beauty were holy as wisdom or kingship or the turning of the stars, and that the goddess who governed them was one of the greatest of all. For what, after all, is everything else for, if not finally for this, for love, for music, for gladness, for the warm company of those we cherish, Hathor stood for the reason behind all the rest, the sweetness that all the grand and serious things are finally in service of. Let that be a quiet comfort as you drift. The gentle things, the loving things, the glad things are not the least of life. They are the point of it, and they have a goddess, golden and warm, who has watched over them since the beginning. So let us go into the golden house of Hath, or, as the chapter closes, into the warm low light and the soft sound of music somewhere near, where the kindest of the gods is glad simply that you have come. There is nothing to prove here, and nothing to fear, only warmth, only welcome, only the soft gold light of a goddess who loves you. Lie back in it now, and let the Golden One gather you into her gentle light, and let the warmth of her begin to carry you, softly, towards sleep. Chapter 2. The Lady of Music. Wherever Hathor was worshipped, there was music. She was the goddess of it, the lady of the song and the harp, and the sweet shaken sound of the sistrum, and her houses were never silent. Let us rest in the soft music of her house, because there are few things that carry a tired mind toward sleep more gently than the memory of quiet, beautiful sound. The Egyptians filled Hathor's temples with music, with the soft pluck of harps and the breath of flutes, and above all with the sistrum, a small handheld instrument that, when shaken gently, made a soft shimmering rattle, like rain, like leaves, like a hush made musical. Her priestesses carried the sistrum and shook it softly as they moved, and that gentle shimmering sound was thought to please the goddess and to soothe and gladden every heart that heard it. To be in her house was to be wrapped in soft sound, the low music never stopping, the sweet shimmer of the sistrum rising and falling like a quiet tide. Let that soft music play at the edge of your mind now, low and sweet and never sharp, the gentle shimmer of it washing over you, asking nothing, only soothing, carrying you softly downward toward rest. Rest, and why the Egyptians believed music was holy, because it is a beautiful reason. They felt that sweet sound could reach the heart directly, could calm what was troubled, and gladden what was sorrowful, and turn even a hard or grieving spirit back toward peace, and that this was a kind of magic, a real power, the power to soften and to heal. Music was Hathor's gift, and through it she reached into people and gently set them right, smoothed their troubles, eased their sorrows, turned their hearts back toward gladness. That is what music has always done, and the Egyptians honored it with a goddess. Let her gift work on you now, the soft music of the Golden One reaching into you where you lie, easing what is tight, smoothing what is troubled, turning your whole tired heart gently toward rest. Let your breath find the slow rhythm of that music, because breath and music have always moved together, and a slow, soft sound will draw the breath gently long. Imagine a single low harp, somewhere in the warm dark, its notes falling slow and round and unhurried, each one blooming softly and fading before the next, with all the time in the world between them. Let your breath follow it. Let the in-breath rise gently with a note, and the out-breath fall slowly as the note fades, long and soft and unforced, no hurry anywhere in it. There is no need to make the breath deep or careful, only to let it lengthen of its own accord, drawn out slow by the slow, soft music, until it is moving gently and evenly all on its own, low and quiet as the harp. With each slow note and each slow breath, feel yourself settle a little deeper, the music and the breath rocking you gently together, down and down, the way a boat rocks on slow water. Let the sweet, unhurried sound carry your breathing, and let your breathing carry you, softly, toward the deep gold quiet of sleep. There's nothing for you to do, but let the sweet sound in, and let it soothe you, the way it has soothed her people for thousands of years. And there is something deeply restful in the very idea of a sound that never stops, a gentle music that plays on through the whole night, whether you listen or not. In Hathor's great houses, the music was kept up through the dark, a soft, unbroken thread of sound holding the night, so that no hour was ever silent and no one ever woke to emptiness. There is a deep comfort in that, the sense of a gentle sound always there, always playing, holding the quiet so it never turns sharp or lonely. Let that be around you now, a soft, unbroken music holding your whole night, low and sweet and constant, the sistrum shimmering somewhere near, like soft falling rain, so that however deep into the dark you drift, the gentle sound is still there, still holding you, still carrying you on toward the morning. So let the music of the Golden One play on softly as the chapter closes, the harps low, the flute sweet, the sistrum shimmering gently like rain on leaves, the whole warm house wrapped in soft, unbroken sound. There is nothing here but gentleness made into music, made to soothe you, made to carry you down. Lie back in the soft sound of it now, and let Hathor's sweet music ease every tight and troubled place. and let it carry you, gently and without end, deeper into the warm gold quiet of her house. Chapter 3. The Dance and the Gladness. Where there was music, there was dancing, and Hathor was the lady of that too, the goddess of the glad movement of bodies, of festival and celebration, and the simple joy of being alive. Let us rest in the gentle gladness of her festivals, not as something loud or exciting, but as the Egyptians finally understood them, as a deep and holy happiness. Hathor's feasts were times of dancing and music and joy, when her people set down their burdens and gathered to celebrate, to move and sing, and be glad together in her honor. But beneath the gladness was something profound. The Egyptians believed that joy itself was a form of worship, that to be truly happy, to dance and laugh and delight in life and one another, was to honor the goddess who made such things possible, and to touch something sacred. Their gladness was not a distraction from holy things. It was a holy thing. Let that gentle truth rest you now, the knowledge that your own gladness, your own contentment, the simple sweetness of a calm and happy heart, is itself a kind of blessing, a thing the Golden One smiles upon. You do not have to earn your rest with seriousness. Your ease is holy too. Let yourself feel, for a moment, how much you are allowed to set down, because the goddess of gladness gives that permission fully, and it is worth truly receiving. Think of the long day behind you, all the small holdings and carryings of it, the things done and the things left undone, the worries carried since morning, the quiet bracing that a day asks of a body and a mind. The Golden One bids you set every bit of it down now, not to solve it, not to finish it, just to lay it gently aside, the way you set down a heavy basket at the end of a long walk and feel your whole self lighten. There is nothing in the day that must come into the night with you. Tomorrow will keep what belongs to tomorrow. Tonight you are released from all of it, given full and gentle permission simply to rest, simply to be glad you are warm and held and done with the day. Feel how light you become as you set it down, piece by piece, until there is nothing left in your hands at all, nothing to carry, nothing to hold, only the warm gold ease of a goddess who is glad to see you rest. Let that lightness carry you down. Rest in the deep permission that the goddess of joy gives, because it is a permission many people forget they have. Hathor's whole nature was an invitation to set down the heavy and the serious for a while and simply be glad, to let the burdens go, to delight in the soft and sweet and beautiful things, to rest in gladness without guilt. She was the goddess who told her people, in effect, that it was good to be happy, good to rest, good to lay the weight down and be at ease. Let her give you that same gentle permission tonight. You may set it all down now, all the seriousness, all the weight, all the long effort of the day. You have her blessing to simply rest, simply be at ease, simply let the gladness of being held in the warm dark be enough. There's nothing you must carry into the night. The Golden One herself bids you set it down, and there is a deep peace in the way the dancing finally settles, the way every festival, however glad, comes at last to its gentle end, the music slowing, the movement softening, the dancers growing pleasantly tired and sinking down at last to rest. That sweet tiredness at the end of gladness is one of the best feelings there is, the body pleasantly spent, the heart content, everything easing down toward sleep. Let that be your own state now. The gladness of the day all danced out, the sweet contentment settling, the whole self growing pleasantly heavy and slow, sinking softly down at the end of the celebration into deep and welcome rest. Let the Golden One's festival come to its gentle close in you, the joy giving way to ease, the ease giving way to sleep. So let the dance soften and slow as the chapter closes, the music growing low, the gladness settling into a sweet and heavy contentment, the whole warm house easing down toward rest. There's nothing left to do now but sink into that pleasant tiredness and let it carry you. Lie back in the deep content of it, the gladness all behind you, and the rest all ahead, and let the Golden One's gentle joy give way, softly, to the gentle dark, and carry you down toward sleep. Chapter 4. The Face of Love. Hath or was, above all the rest, the goddess of love, the love between people, the tenderness of hearts drawn to one another, the warm care that binds families and friends, all of it was hers. Let us rest in the deep warmth of that, because to be watched over by a goddess of love is among the most comforting thoughts there is. The Egyptians turned to Hath, or in all the matters of the heart, for love sought and love found, for tenderness and devotion and the sweet bonds between people. She was thought to bless the love of those drawn to one another, to watch over the gentle ties of families, to delight in every kind of warm and faithful affection. Hers was the soft power that draws hearts together and keeps them bound, the warmth that makes a house a home and a gathering a family. To live under her care was to live in a world where love was holy and watched over, where the tender bonds between people were blessed by a goddess who delighted in them. Let that warmth surround you now, the sense of being held in a kindness larger than yourself, watched over by a goddess who treasures exactly the gentle, loving human things. Rest in the thought of the people you love and who love you, because that is the truest warmth hath or offers, and it is a good warmth to carry down into sleep. Somewhere in your life are the faces of those you cherish and those who cherish you, the warm bonds that hold you, the love given and the love received. Let them come gently to mind now, not as anything to act on or worry over, just as a warmth, the simple knowledge that you are loved and that you love, that there are hearts bound gently to yours. That is Hathor's deepest blessing, and it is already yours. Let it warm you now as you drift, the soft gold sense of being loved, of belonging, of being held in the gentle web of affection that the Golden One watches over. You are not alone in the dark. You are loved, and that love goes with you down into sleep. Let that warmth settle into the deepest part of you, because the feeling of being loved is among the safest feelings a body knows, and it carries us gently into sleep the way it did when we were small. Remember, if you can, the feeling of being a child, falling asleep in a house full of love, the soft sounds of the people who cared for you somewhere nearby, the deep and wordless certainty that you were safe, that you were held, that nothing in the dark could reach you because you were loved and watched over. That feeling never really leaves us. It is only covered over by the busy day, and it can be returned to any night simply by remembering that you are held in love still. The Golden One watches over exactly that, the gentle web of affection that holds you, and tonight she draws it close around you. Let yourself feel it now, the deep, safe warmth of being loved, the soft certainty of being held, the same wordless safety you knew as a child, drifting off in a loving house. Nothing in the dark can reach you here. You are loved and held and watched over, and you may let go into sleep as completely and as trustingly as a cherished child, certain of waking warm in the morning. And there is something profoundly restful in being reminded that love is the strongest and most lasting of all the forces in the world, gentler than any power and yet outlasting them all. The Egyptians knew this. They built great tombs against the centuries, but it was love that they trusted to carry the dead onward, the love of the living, remembering them, the love of the gods, receiving them. In the end, of all the mighty things, it was the gentle binding force of love that they believed held the whole world together and carried it safely on. Let that deep reassurance hold you tonight. The strongest thing in the world is not any power or fear, but the soft and patient force of love, and you are held within it tonight and always. Let that warm certainty carry you down, safe in the oldest and gentlest strength there is. So let the warmth of love gather around you as the chapter closes, the soft gold sense of being cherished and of cherishing, the gentle bonds that hold you, the deep safety of belonging. There is nothing warmer than this, and nothing safer, and the Golden One herself watches over it. Lie back in the warmth of being loved now, and let Hathor's gentlest gift wrap softly around you, and let it carry you, held and cherished and unafraid, down into the warm gold quiet of sleep. Chapter 5. The Great Cow of Heaven. The Egyptians had another way of seeing Hath, or older and vaster, a way that lifted her up into the whole of the night sky. They saw her as the great cow of heaven, the gentle mother whose starry body was the sky itself. Let us rest in the immense and tender calm of that image, because it is one of the most beautiful pictures the old world ever made of the night. The Egyptians, looking up at the great arch of the heavens, sometimes saw there an enormous gentle cow, her body spangled with stars, her 4 legs the 4 pillars of the sky, standing over the whole world and sheltering it beneath her. This was Hathor, the great cow of heaven, the vast and gentle mother whose body was the night, who held up the stars and stood watch over the sleeping earth. And it was said that the sun himself, at the end of his day, was gathered up and carried by her, lifted into her keeping, sheltered through the dark against her starry side. Even the great sun was, in this telling, her child, held safe by the gentle mother of the sky. Let that vast tenderness arch over you now, the great gentle cow of heaven, standing watch above the whole world, her starry body the very sky, sheltering everything beneath her, including the small and resting shape of you. Rest in the deep safety of being sheltered by something so vast and so gentle, because there is a profound comfort in it. To lie beneath the great cow of heaven was to lie beneath a mother large enough to hold the entire sky, gentle enough to cradle the sun, watchful enough that nothing in all the dark world went unguarded. The Egyptians found deep peace in that image, the sense of a vast maternal gentleness, arched protectively over everything, holding up the stars, keeping the night, watching over all who slept beneath. Let that same peace settle over you now. Something gentle and immense is watching over your night, vast enough to hold the whole sky, and tender enough to care for the smallest sleeper beneath it. You are held under the starry body of the gentlest mother there is. There is nothing in all the wide night to fear, for the whole of it is her, and she is gentle, and she is watching, and she will hold you safe until the morning. Let the sheer vastness of her be a comfort, rather than anything to feel small against, because there is a deep peace in being a tiny, cherished thing held inside something immense and kind. Imagine the whole night sky as her gentle dark body arched from horizon to horizon, so vast that the entire world rests in the hollow beneath her, so high that all the cares of the day are smaller than the smallest star upon her side. And imagine yourself held within all of that, not lost in it, but cradled by it, one small warm sleeper, gathered into a tenderness as wide as the heavens. There is something that loosens in the chest at the thought of being so small inside, something so vast and so gentle, the way troubles shrink when you lie out under a great open sky and feel how large and quiet the night is. Let your own troubles shrink that way now, smaller and smaller beneath the great gentle mother of the sky, until they are only faint and distant points of light, far away and harmless, and you are simply resting, small and safe and held, in the vast soft dark of her keeping. Let her immensity hold you, and let it carry you down. And there is a soft wonder in the thought that the stars themselves were, in this seeing, a part of her, that the whole spangled vault overhead was the gentle body of the Mother of Heaven. Each soft star was a point of light on her vast dark form. The whole quiet, glittering sky, a single tender presence arched over the world. To gaze up into the dark was to gaze into her, to be looked down upon by a gentleness as wide as the heavens. Let that fill the dark around you now with a soft presence. The night not empty, but tenderly inhabited. The stars, the quiet light of a watching mother. The whole vast dark, a single gentle keeping, in which you lie, held and small and perfectly safe. Let the great cow of heaven hold your whole night, and let her starry gentleness carry you down, sheltered and watched and at peace, toward the deep middle of the dark. So let the great gentle mother of the sky arch over you as the chapter closes, her starry body the whole soft night, her keeping vast enough to hold the sun, and tender enough to hold you. There is nothing above you but gentleness, nothing around you but her quiet keeping, nothing for you to do but rest beneath her and be held. Lie back under the great cow of heaven now, and let her vast and starry tenderness shelter your whole night and carry you, safe beneath the watching sky, deeper and deeper toward sleep. Chapter 6. The Lady of the Sycamore. There was a tree the Egyptians loved, the sycamore, broad and green and shady, and they believed that Hathor lived within it, leaning out from its leaves to give water and shade and sweet fruit to the weary. Let us rest beneath that tree, because it is one of the tenderest images of comfort the old world ever made. The Egyptians pictured Hathor as the Lady of the Sycamore, dwelling within a great green tree at the edge of the world, and they imagined her leaning gently out from its leaves to offer cool water and ripe sweet fruit and deep green shade to all who came to her weary, to the traveler worn by the road, to the soul making its way through the country beyond. She reached out from the leaves with a cup of cool water and a place to rest in the shade, asking nothing, only giving, only easing the weary on their way. There is no gentler picture of welcome than that, the kind goddess in the green tree, leaning out to give rest and water and shade to everyone who comes to her tired. Let yourself come to that tree now, worn from the long day, and let the Lady of the Sycamore lean out to welcome you, with cool water and deep shade and a soft place to lay yourself down. Rest in the deep coolness and shade of that tree, because shade and water are the oldest comforts there are, and the imagination of them can ease the body toward sleep. Feel the broad green canopy spreading over you, the dappled shade soft and cool, the heat and glare of the long day falling away beneath the gentle leaves. Feel the cool water she offers, easing your thirst, the sweet fruit easing your hunger, the deep shade easing your tired eyes. There is nowhere more restful than the shade of a great tree at the end of a long hot day, and Hathor herself is in the leaves, leaning gently down, tending you, easing you, asking only that you rest. Let every weary place in you come into her cool green shade now, the day's heat lifting away, the cool and the quiet settling over you. The gentle lady of the sycamore, watching softly from the leaves as you sink down at last to rest beneath her tree. Let the soft sounds and coolness of that green place settle you deeper, because the imagination of a cool, quiet, living shade is among the most restful things a tired mind can hold. Hear the soft stir of the broad leaves overhead, a gentle rustle rising and falling as a warm breeze moves through them, the sound of green things at peace. Feel the dappled coolness on your skin, the shade soft and moving, the light coming through the leaves in gentle shifting gold. Feel the deep relief of the heat all gone, the long bright glare of the day shut out by the broad kind canopy, the air beneath the tree cool and still and sweet. There is a coolness that the body longs for at the end of a long day, and you are in it now, lying in the deep green shade of the goddess's tree, the leaves whispering softly above you, the cool settling gently into your skin, every weary and overheated place in you, easing in the kind shade. Let the soft rustle of the leaves become the only sound, the cool, the only feeling, and let the gentle green shade of the lady of the sycamore carry you down, eased and cooled and cared for, toward the deep quiet of sleep. And there is a deep tenderness in the fact that the Egyptians placed this tree and this kind goddess in it on the very road of the dead, so that even at the end of all roads there would be cool water and green shade and a gentle welcome. They could not bear to imagine the journey beyond as dry or harsh or unwelcoming, and so they set Hathor in her sycamore along the way, leaning out with water and shade for every weary soul, a kindness waiting even there, even then. There is a profound comfort in that, the sense that there is gentleness waiting at the end of every road, water and shade, and a kind face leaning out to welcome the tired traveler home. Let that deep reassurance hold you tonight. Wherever your own road goes, there's gentleness waiting along it, cool water and green shade, and the kind lady of the tree leaning out to ease you. You are always, everywhere, expected and welcome and cared for. Let that carry you down, safe in the knowledge of the kindness that waits. So let yourself rest beneath the sycamore as the chapter closes, in the cool green shade, the day's heat all lifted away, the gentle lady of the leaves watching softly over you with her cool water and her quiet welcome. There is nowhere more restful and nowhere more kind. Lie back in the deep green shade of her tree now, and let the lady of the sycamore tend you, and ease you and welcome you, and let her gentle shade carry you down, cool and cared for, deeper into the quiet of sleep. Chapter 7. The 7 Gentle Ones. When a child was born in old Egypt, it was said that Hathor came, not as one, but as 7, the 7 Hathors, gentle and golden, gathering at the cradle to look kindly on the new life and to wish it well. Let us rest in the soft kindness of that, because there are few images more tender than gentle presences, gathering quietly around a sleeper to wish them well. The Egyptians believed that at the birth of every child, the 7 Hathors came, 7 gentle forms of the golden goddess, to attend the new life and to speak its fortune softly over the cradle, to bless it and wish it a kind and happy way. They were imagined as gentle and lovely, golden presences leaning kindly over the newborn, their wishes soft and warm. To be born was to be greeted by these 7 gentle ones, to begin life already attended, already wished well, already watched over by kindness. Let that same soft attendance gather around you now, gentle golden presences, leaning quietly over you where you rest, wishing you well, watching kindly over you as you drift, so that you settle into sleep the way a newborn settled under the gaze of the 7 Hathors, attended and blessed and unafraid. Rest in the deep comfort of being watched over kindly as you sleep, because that is the heart of what the 7 Hathors gave. To sleep beneath a kind gaze, to drift off knowing gentle ones are near and wishing you well, is one of the safest feelings there is, the feeling a child has falling asleep in a house full of love. The Egyptians gave that feeling to every newborn, and you may have it again tonight. Let the gentle ones gather softly around your rest, golden and kind, their only wish your peace, their only work to watch over you, and wish you well as you sink down into sleep. There is nothing to do beneath their gaze but rest, the way a cherished child rests, certain of being watched over, certain of being wished only good. Let their soft kindness settle over you and carry you down. Let yourself be wished well now, simply and without doing anything to deserve it, because there is a deep ease in receiving kindness that asks nothing back. The gentle ones at the cradle did not wait to see what the child would become before they blessed it. They wished it well simply because it was new, because it was there, because it was worthy of kindness just by being. Let that same unearned kindness rest on you tonight. You do not have to have done anything today or done it well to be worthy of being wished well now. The gentle ones lean over your rest and wish you peace simply because you are here, simply because you are tired and human and dear, simply because kindness is what they are. Let yourself receive it without question, the way you would let a soft blanket be laid over you, the way a child receives a good night without earning it. You are wished well. You are watched over. You are, simply and entirely, cared for tonight, exactly as you are. Let that gentle, unearned kindness settle warm over you and carry you down into sleep. And there is something deeply hopeful in the thought that the Egyptians imagined every single life beginning this way, with kindness gathering at the cradle, with gentle ones wishing it well. It tells you what they believed lay at the root of things, that life is meant to be met with tenderness, that every new soul deserves a gentle welcome, that kindness is the proper beginning of everything. Let that gentle hope rest you now. You too began under that kind gaze, wished well by the gentle ones at the very start, and their kindness has never truly left you. It is here again tonight, golden and soft, gathered around your rest, wishing you well as you drift, exactly as it did at the beginning. Let that lifelong kindness carry you down, watched over now as you were watched over then, into the warm gold quiet of sleep. So let the gentle ones gather softly around you as the chapter closes, golden and kind, leaning quietly over your rest, wishing you only peace and only good. There is nothing safer than to sleep beneath such a gaze, and nothing gentler. Lie back beneath the kind watch of the 7 golden ones now, attended and blessed and wished well, and let their soft kindness carry you down, deeper and deeper into the gentle dark. Chapter 8. The gentle face that calmed the fire. There is one more thing the Egyptians told of Hathor, the deepest secret of her gentleness. For they said that even the most terrible fire in all the world could be calmed by her, turned back from rage into love by the simple power of her kindness. Let us come gently to this, because although it touches on an old fierceness, it is finally the greatest proof of how strong gentleness can be. Long ago, the Egyptians said, the burning eye of the sun once blazed out in fury against the world, a terrible heat and rage loosed upon the earth, and nothing mighty could stop it. No force, no power, no strength could turn that fire back. What turned it back, in the end, was not greater force, but gentleness. The fierce burning power was met, not with battle, but with kindness, with sweetness, with music and beauty, and the offer of gladness, until the rage cooled and softened and turned, and the terrible fire became, once more, the gentle golden one, Hath, or the Lady of Love. The most fearsome power in the world was healed not by a stronger power, but by tenderness, and it was tenderness that won. Rest in the deep meaning of that, because it is perhaps the most reassuring thing the Egyptians ever believed. They looked at the most frightening force they could imagine, raw, burning rage, and they did not ask what greater force could defeat it. They asked what could heal it, and the answer was gentleness. Kindness, they believed, was stronger than fury, sweetness deeper than rage, love more powerful in the end than any burning. The gentlest thing was the strongest thing, strong enough to calm even the fire of the sun. There is profound comfort in that, for any heart that has known its own fierceness, its own heat, its own hard and burning hours. Those things are not met by force. They are healed by gentleness, soothed by kindness, cooled by love, turned softly back into peace. Let that healing gentleness work in you now, cooling whatever in you still burns from the day, softening whatever is hard, easing whatever is fierce, turning your whole heart gently back toward calm. Let the cooling be a real and physical thing as you drift, because the body, like the burning eye, holds heat from the day, and it too is calmed by gentleness rather than force. Feel, wherever the day still burns in you, the tight hot places, the restless heat behind the eyes, the low simmer of a mind that has been going too long and too hard. Do not fight any of it. Fighting only feeds the fire, as the Egyptians knew. Instead, let the gentleness come, cool and soft as water, the way the goddess was soothed not by battle, but by sweetness. Let a cool, soft calm spread slowly through the hot and restless places, easing them the way evening eases the heat of a long, bright day, the way shade eases sunburned skin, the way kindness eases a troubled heart. Feel the heat draining slowly out of you, and the cool calm filling in behind it, the burning softening to warmth, the warmth softening to ease, the whole overworked self cooling gently down toward rest. There is nothing to push against and nothing to win. There is only the cool, soft gentleness spreading through you, calming the fire the only way fire is ever truly calmed, and carrying you down, cooled and quiet and at peace, into sleep. And let it be the deepest reassurance of the night that the gentle face is the true face, that beneath even the fiercest things lies a gentleness waiting to be returned to. The burning eye was always, underneath, the golden one. The rage was only the gentleness forgotten for a while, and kindness called it home. So it is, the Egyptians believed, with everything fierce, The gentleness is the truth beneath it, and peace the place it longs to return to. Let that carry you down tonight. The deep certainty that gentleness is the truest and strongest thing, that it underlies even the fire, that it always, in the end, wins. You are returning now to your own gentlest face, the day's heat cooling, the fierceness softening, the whole self easing back toward the calm that was always underneath. Let the golden one's gentleness carry you home to it, down into the warm and peaceful dark. So let the fire cool to gold as the chapter closes, the fierceness all softened, the rage all turned back into love, the gentle face shining warm and calm where the burning was. There is nothing left in you to burn now, only the soft gold gentleness that was always underneath. Lie back in that cooled and peaceful warmth, and let the gentlest power in the world hold you, and let it carry you, softened and calmed and at peace, down into the deep gold quiet of sleep. Chapter 9. The Mirror and the Gold. Among all the things sacred to Hath, or were two that seem small and are not, the mirror and the gold, for she was the goddess of beauty, and she taught her people that beauty was a kindness and a gladness, never a burden. Let us rest in the gentle way she held the idea of beauty, because it is a far kinder way than the world often holds it now. To Hathor, beauty was not a demand, or a measure, or a thing to be anxious over. It was a gladness, a warmth, a way of delighting in the world and in one another. The mirror was sacred to her, not as a thing of vanity, but as a thing of light. For the polished bronze mirrors of Egypt caught the gold of the sun and threw it back warm, and to look into one was to see light. And gold was hers, because gold is warm and soft and does not tarnish, because it holds light and gives it back, because it is the color of kindness and of the late sun. Beauty, to the golden one, was simply another form of gladness, another way the world was good, and she wished her people to delight in it freely and without anxiety, the way you delight in a sunset or a flower, asking nothing, only glad it is there. Let that gentle understanding rest you now. Beauty not as a weight, but as a warmth, a soft gladness, a kindness shining back. Rest in the kindness she would have shown you, because Hathor's beauty was never cold or distant, but warm and welcoming and meant to gladden. She was not a goddess who measured or judged. She was a goddess who delighted, who found the warmth and the loveliness in things and in people, and rejoiced in it. To stand before the golden one was not to be appraised, but to be cherished, to be seen with warmth, to be found lovely simply for being. Let yourself be seen that way now, with the warm and uncritical eyes of the goddess of beauty, who looks on you not to measure, but to delight, who finds you worthy of warmth simply as you are, tired and human and resting in the dark. There is nothing to fix and nothing to prove before her. You are already, in her warm gold gaze, enough and more than enough and dear. Let that gentle regard ease you, the soft sense of being looked upon with kindness, and let it carry you down toward rest. And there is a quiet wisdom in the way she linked beauty and gold and light, all of them things that do not grasp or take, but only give, only shine, only warm. The mirror gives back the light. The gold holds the sun and returns it. Beauty, rightly held, gives gladness to others and asks nothing. This was Hathor's way, a goddess who only gave, only warmed, only gladdened, and asked nothing back. Let that given warmth surround you now, the soft gold light that only gives, the gentle goddess who only wishes you well, the kindness that asks nothing of you at all. You may simply receive it tonight, the warmth and the light and the gentle regard, the way you received the last gold sun through a window, freely given, asking nothing. Let it pour softly over you and carry you down into the warm gold quiet, held in a kindness that only gives. Let yourself be at peace with exactly who you are tonight, because that is the truest gift the mirror of the Golden One offers, and it is a deeply restful thing to receive. So much of what keeps a tired mind awake is the quiet measuring of the self, the going over of the day, the soft list of things we wish we had done better or been more of. Hathor's mirror does not measure. It only catches the warm light and gives it back. Let yourself be seen in that warm and gentle light now, not measured, not judged, simply seen and found dear, exactly as you are, with all the day's imperfections and unfinished things and ordinary human failings, all of it held in a kindness that is not mind. You're allowed to stop measuring yourself tonight. You are allowed to be, simply and entirely, enough, the way the Golden One sees you, warm and dear and worthy of rest just as you are. Let the gentle, uncritical warmth of her regard settle the restless measuring in you, soften it, quiet it, until there is nothing left to go over and nothing left to fix, only a warm and gentle peace with being who you are. Let that deep self-kindness carry you down into sleep. So let the soft gold light gather around you as the chapter closes, warm and giving and kind, the gentle goddess of beauty, looking on you with delight, asking nothing, wishing you only well. There is nothing to prove and nothing to fix, only warmth to receive and rest to sink into. Lie back in the giving gold of her light now, seen with kindness, found dear, and let the Golden One's warm regard carry you down, gently and freely, deeper into sleep. Chapter 10. The Lady of the West. When at last the sun sank gold into the western hills, and when at last the gentle life came to its close, it was Hathor who waited there, in the west, to welcome what was ending into rest. They called her the Lady of the West. Let us come softly to this, the gentlest of all her roles, for it gathers the whole season into one warm welcome. We have followed the sun down into the west and through the night. We have followed gentle souls across the threshold and into the green country. And here, at the western edge where the day ends and the long rest begins, the Egyptians placed Hathor, the Golden One, waiting with open arms to welcome the setting sun and the weary soul alike into the gentle west. She was the kind face at the close of things, the warm welcome at the end of the day and the end of the road, the gentle goddess who met what was ending, not with judgment or fear, but with tenderness, with open arms, with the offer of cool water and green shade and rest. The west, which might have been frightening, was made gentle by her presence there, made into a place of welcome, a place where a kind goddess waited to receive the tired and ease them into rest. Rest in how completely her welcome takes the fear from endings, because that was its whole purpose. The Egyptians did not want the close of the day or the close of a life to be a thing of dread, and so they set the kindest of their gods there to wait, the Lady of the West, golden and warm, whose only wish was to welcome and to ease. To go into the west was to go into her arms, to be received gently, to be given rest. There is deep comfort in that for the close of anything, the day, the year, the long road, the sense of a kind welcome waiting at the end, a gentle one who meets what is ending with open arms and eases it softly into rest. Let that comfort hold you tonight as you come to the close of your own day. There's a gentle welcome waiting at the end of it, warm arms to receive you, a kind goddess who only wishes to ease you into rest. You may go toward sleep the way the sun goes into the west, unafraid, expected, welcomed, received into gentle gold. Let the slow gold of a sunset be the very shape of your going now, because there is no gentler image of an ending than the way the day itself ends, softly and beautifully, every single evening. Picture the sun sinking slow and round toward the western hills, the whole sky warming to gold and rose around it, the light going soft and long and tender across the land, everything it touches made beautiful in the going. There is no struggle in a sunset, no fear, no clinging. The day simply lets go, slowly and gladly, sinking into the warm arms of the west, trusting the night and the certain morning beyond it. Let your own letting go be like that tonight, slow and golden and unafraid, the day sinking gently out of you, the light going soft, everything easing down toward the warm dark. There's nothing to hold on to and nothing to fear in the going. The Lady of the West is there, her arms open, the gold deepening warm around you, the rest drawing near. Let yourself sink toward sleep the way the sun sinks into the west, slow and gold and willing, received gently into the warm arms that always wait there, and carried softly down into the deep. And there is a deep and gathering peace in the thought that the same gentle welcome waits at the end of every closing thing, that whatever ends, ends in her warm arms. The sun ends its day in the west, in her keeping. The weary soul ends its road in the west, in her welcome. And every night, every sleeper ends the day in that same gentle gold, received into rest by the kindest of all the gods. Let that gather you in now, the deep peace of an ending that is only a welcome, a close that is only an easing into rest. You are going into the gentle west tonight, into the warm gold arms of the lady who waits there. And there is nothing in that going but welcome, nothing but tenderness, nothing but rest. Let her receive you now, and let her gentle welcome carry you all the way down into the deep warm gold of sleep. So let the sun sink gold into the west as the chapter closes, and let the gentle lady there open her warm arms to receive the day and to receive you, easing everything that ends softly into rest. There is no fear in this ending, only welcome, only gold, only the kindest of arms. Lie back into her welcome now, received and eased and held, and let the Lady of the West carry you down, gently and gladly, into the deep gold quiet of sleep. Chapter 11. What the Golden One Meant. We have spent the night in the warmest company the old Egyptians knew. Before we let the last of it go, let us rest a moment on what they were truly saying through all of it, with the gentle golden goddess they loved so well. Let us gather it softly, because it is the gentlest wisdom of the whole season. Through Hath, or the Egyptians were saying that the soft things matter most, that love and music and beauty and gladness and kindness are not the least of life, but the heart of it, not distractions from the serious business of living, but the very thing all the seriousness is finally for. They gave joy a goddess, and love a goddess, and gentleness a goddess, and they made her one of the greatest of all, because they understood that a life without those things, however mighty, is poor, and a life full of them, however small, is rich. The Golden One was their way of saying that tenderness is holy, that gladness is sacred, that the warmth between people is among the most precious things there are. Let that gentle truth rest you now. the deep permission to treasure the soft, warm things, to hold them as the heart of your life and not the edges of it. Rest above all in what hath or taught about gentleness, because it is the thread of this whole season come to its warmest point. We have heard it again and again from the old teacher Ptahhotep onward, that the truest strength is the gentle kind, and in hath or it stands fully revealed. Her gentleness was not weakness. It was the strongest force in the world, strong enough to bind hearts, to heal sorrow, to welcome the dead, to calm even the burning fire of the sun. The Egyptians looked at all their mighty gods, all their power and judgment and force, and they loved best of all the gentle one, the golden one, the kind one, because they understood, in the end, that gentleness outlasts and outshines and overcomes everything harder than itself. Let that be the wisdom you carry down into sleep tonight. The gentlest thing is the strongest thing. The kindest force is the most powerful. It was true of a goddess, and it is true of you, and it is the truest thing this whole season has to give. And let the deepest comfort be that this gentleness is not far away or hard to reach, but near and warm and freely given, waiting for you exactly as it waited for her people for thousands of years. You do not have to earn the warmth of the golden one. It is simply offered, the way the late sun is offered through a window, the way kindness is offered by those who love you, the way rest is offered at the end of a long day. All you must do is receive it, lie back in it, let it hold you. It is here now, the soft gold warmth of the kindest goddess, gathered around your rest, asking nothing, wishing you only well. Let it carry you the last of the way down tonight, held in the gentlest strength there is, warmed by the kindest light, loved by the goddess of love. Let it carry you home to sleep. Let everything she is gather softly around you now as one single warmth, because the whole night has been building, gently, toward this quiet resting place. All of it is here together at the end, the soft gold light of the golden one, the low sweet music that never quite stops, the great gentle mother of the sky arched overhead, the cool green shade of the sycamore and the kind face in its leaves, the gentle ones watching over your rest, the fire all cooled to warmth, the mirror that finds you dear, the open arms of the west. Let them all be around you at once now, a single deep gentleness, layered warm upon warm, holding you completely on every side. There is no part of you tonight that is not held by something kind. There is no edge of the dark that is not soft. You are wrapped entirely in the gentleness of the kindest goddess the old world ever loved, and there is nothing left to do, nothing at all, but rest in the warm center of all that kindness and let it carry you down. Let it close gently over you like warm gold water, and let it take you, held on every side, into the deep. So let the warm gold light gather close as the chapter closes, all that she meant gathered into it, love and music and gladness, and the gentle strength that outshines everything harder than itself. There is nothing left to understand now, only warmth to rest in. Lie back in the soft gold of the golden one, held and warmed and wished only well, and let her gentleness carry you down, the last of the way, into the deep, warm quiet of sleep. Chapter 12. Goodnight, and the serpent at the edge of dawn. And so we come to the gentle end of the warmest night of the season, wrapped in soft gold light, held by the kindest goddess the old world ever loved. Let the last of it be only warmth. Tonight there was no journey to make, and no fear to pass, only the gentle company of the golden one, the lady of love and music, the great mother of the starry sky, the kind face in the green tree, the gentle ones at the cradle, the warmth that calms even fire, the welcome waiting in the west. She asks nothing of you, but that you let yourself be held, and you may go on being held now, all through the night, in her soft gold light. Whatever the morning brings, you go into the dark, tonight loved, and welcomed, and warm. Carry one last warm picture down with you as you go, the golden house of Hath, or in the soft low light, the music playing on low and sweet, the great gentle sky arched over the roof, the sycamore green at the door with its cool water waiting, and the kindest of all the gods, glad, simply glad, that you came and that you may rest. You are inside that warmth now, and you may stay in it all night long. Nothing is asked of you here. Nothing waits to trouble you. There is only the soft gold light and the low sweet music and the gentle goddess who loves you, holding the whole of your night in her warm and golden keeping. Sleep now. Let the soft gold light hold you, the music low and sweet, the great gentle sky arched over you, the kind lady of the tree leaning near, the gentle ones watching over your rest. Let every fierce and hard and tired thing in you be cooled and softened and turned back toward peace. And let the gentlest truth of all carry you down, that the soft things matter most, that you are loved, that kindness is the strongest force there is, and that it is here, around you, holding you, all through the night. Good night. Sleep deeply, and we will meet again, by the river, under the same old stars, where the gentle goddess keeps her golden light, and the music never quite stops, and the kindest of all the gods is glad, simply, that you came.